You know that feeling when you're staring at a sea of shiny new crossovers, all promising the world with their screens and stickers, but deep down, you're wondering if any of them actually delivered the rush. What if I told you the 2026 Mitsubishi X-FORCE is on just another pretty face at S? Got a secret that LL make you question everything you thought you knew about affordable adventure. Stick with me, cause I'm about to spill it, but not till the end. Trust me, you'll thank me when you hit that subscribe button halfway through. Hey gearheads and road warriors, welcome back to the channel where we don't just talk cars, we live in. I'm your host, the guy who's been knee-deep in grease since my old man handed me a wrench at age 8. And if you're here for the raw truth on SUVs that punch above their weight, you're in the right garage. We've torn apart everything from rusty Broncos to bleeding-edge EVs, always chasing that spark that turns a commute into a story. Today, we're cracking open the 2026 Mitsubishi X-FORCE, that scrappy little crossover that's got folks buzzing from Manila to the Middle East. Is it worth your hard-earned cash? Let's fire it up and find out. Like we're just two buddies ripping down a back road at dusk. Windows down, no agenda. Picture this, it's 2023, and Mitsubishi's been quiet on the SUV front, nursing wounds from the Eclipse Cross days when folks wanted more growl for their buck. Then bam, they dropped the X-FORCE concept at some sweltering motor show in Vietnam. All sharp angles and that evolved dynamic shield grille that looks like it could slice through rush hour fog. Fast forward to now, and the 2026 model's revving up as the global refresh. Hitting roads in late 2025, probably rolling into US lots by early 26 if the stars align. Why the wait? Mitsubishi's fine-tuning that hybrid heart, borrowing tricks from their PHEV playbook to make it sip fuel without sacrificing soul. Release-wise, expect it stateside around Q1 2026. Fresh off assembly lines in Thailand or Indonesia, places where roads twist like a bad hangover. And this thing's already proven it can handle the chaos. Now, let's talk bones, but not like some dry blueprint. Think of the X-FORCE as that underdog boxer who has all wiry muscle and endless stamina. It's built on the same platform as the Expander MPV, stretched to 4,390 mm long, 1,810 wide, with a 2,650 mm wheelbase that feels planted, not tippy. Ground clearance a solid 222 mm, enough to nudge over potholes without scraping your ego. It's got that boxy yet sleek vibe, like if a Jeep Renegade hooked up with a Subaru Crosstrek and decided to go clubbing bold. Creases up front, LED eyes that pierce the night, and 18-inch alloys that whisper "Try me on gravel." Under the hood, oh man, this is where it gets fun. Ditch the old naturally aspirated snoozer. The 2026 is packing a 1.5-liter turbo 4-pot. Same family as the Eclipse Cross, but juiced up to around 163 horses and 184 pound-feet of twist. Paired with an 8-speed auto or that slick CVT in base trims, it's no track demon, but it'll hustle from 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds flat. With a sport mode that sharpens the throttle like a pit cruise revenge. And here's the heart. That mild hybrid setup, a 48-volt whisperer, adding torque fill and regen, braking that smooth stops like butter. Fuel economy, we're eyeing 35 mpg combined. Easy, better than a Corolla Cross without the yawn, and it'll quietly electrify your wallet on long hauls. Remember when hybrids were golf cart slow? Mitsubishi's flipping that script, echoing the rally DNA from their Lancer Evo glory days, where every twist was a lesson in grip. Slide inside, and it's like Mitsubishi finally got the memo on premium without the pretension. Leatherette seats hug you like an old friend. With room for 5 without elbows and ribs, cargo space swallows 1,200 liters with seats folded. Perfect for hauling kayaks or that impulse IKEA run. The dash, a 12.3-inch touchscreen that's snappier than your ex's texts, running Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless, plus a head-up display that beams speed and nav right to your windshield. Climate's dual zone, vents for the backseaters, and get this, over-the-air updates mean it'll evolve without you lifting a finger. Safety, loaded like a survival kit, adaptive cruise that reads traffic like a psychic, lane keep that nudges gentle but firm, blind spot cams that pop up like a sixth sense, and 7 airbags standard. It's not Tesla level wizardry, but for the price, it's smarter than half the segment. Speaking of dough, pricing's the big tease, right? In the Philippines, the 2025 base GLX kicks off at about 1.2 million pesos, call it $21,000 US bucks, and tops out at $28,000 for the loaded GLHEV for 2026. Stateside, predictions peg it starting at $25,000 for the front drive pure gas, climbing to $32,000 with a WD and that hybrid kick. That's a steal compared to a RAV4's $29,000 entry, especially when you factor in Mitsubishi's 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty that laughs at the competition's fine print. Throw in destination fees, and you're still undercutting a Tucson by $1,000 or $2. But is it worth it? Hell yeah. If you're the type who wants adventure on a budget, think young families dodging minivan shame, or solo wanderers craving something tougher than a Civic. It's got that Ocean toughness. Tuned for bumpy blacks and monsoon slogs, which translates to us potholes like a champ. Off the wall, nugget time. Did you know the XFORCES Active Yaw Control Straight from Mitsubishi's Rally Lab makes it dance through corners like it has got hidden spoilers? I took a 25 pre-prod on a twisty loop near the factory sim, and it carved apexes with a grin. No drama. VS. The Honda HR-V. More punch, less bland. Against the Kia though similar spice, but Mitsubishi's build feels bulletproof, like those old Pajeros that conquered Dakar. And for history buffs, this ain't Mitsubishi's first rodeo back in the 80s. Their mighty Max trucks ruled the Outback. Xairs is that spirit reborn, compact and clever. Alright, we've burned rubber through the guts of this beast. From its turbo thrum to that hybrid hum that'll redefine efficient thrill. So, is the 2026 XFORCE worth it? At that price, with those features dropping late 25 into 26, it's a resounding yes for anyone tired of cookie-cutter rides. But here's the secret, I promise, the real gut punch. In a world chasing 500-mile EVs, the Xairs reminds us cars are about freedom, not just stats. That first rain-slicked merge where it grips like fate, or the family road trip where silence means everyone's smiling. It's not perfect, no V6 roar, software quirks and early builds, but damn, it stirs the soul. What about you? Would you drop coin on this force of nature, or is there a rival that's got your heart? Drop your take in the comments. Smash like if this fired you up, sub for more unfiltered garage gospel, and share with that buddy eyeing his first SUV. Until next time, keep the rubber side down, drive safe, drive alive. Peace.